Hey, it's Trojan, and thanks for stopping in today. Okay, we're gonna take a trip into my brain and what I'm thinking about while I'm playing. I've been thinking about a lot of different things, and I want to start discussing them. So whenever you're playing a match with someone, it's basically you versus them, and I think there's three parts to the scenario. It's gonna be you, and how you play the game, basically, versus them and how they play the game, and those are two parts. The third part is going to be the characters or the game you're playing, because if you know what you're able to do and your capabilities, then you can do what you want to do because you know what you can do. Same thing goes for the other person. In this video, you'll kind of see him doing his combo into kind of a chain of punches. Actually, you'll see him doing a lot of combos because he's been here before, apparently, and I'm the noob in this situation, but you'll see me getting a lot of parries because that's what I know how to do. And I really like Colin's parry. It's just super cool. There's another one. As I was saying, three different parts of the game. You, the opponent, and the middle, the game, mechanics, and the characters. If you know you're set. If you know your character, you're even better. But if you don't know your character and kind of what you do in certain situations, you'll kind of find yourself finding out as you go, which could lead to you losing a lot of rounds because you're not playing to your best of abilities. For the opponent, in the ad, he's very confident in his movement and what his character is able to do. I get that from just off of how he places moves in different scenarios, whether he runs up with a punch. That's more so the opponent's, confidence and what he can do, running up and knowing that he'll be able to start pressure, and then with his character, he knows he'll be able to continue pressure off of knowledge alone. At the end here, I kind of try. This is a very important part not because I look cool doing it, but you'll see him kind of initiate pressure, and he pressures me, and because I don't know this strings, plus I lose a match for it. But in that moment, I'm collecting more information on the game itself and what I would be able to do as an answer to that with my character. In that scenario, I don't think there's much either I or my character could do unless I'm matching super. But my history with super in this game isn't the best because I haven't really used supers a lot in my fighting game career. Well, not with these inputs specifically. I can do a rage route in Tekken though. But in this round, I try and look at it a little bit differently. I can't just be on the back burner and end up cornered because I wasn't doing a very good job cornered. So I try and switch things up and be on the offensive a bit more. And this is me as a person making that adjustment. Unfortunately, I did lose this round convincingly, but that's okay. This is where the magic happens. I'm in a corner, literally now, well, figuratively, because one more and we're done playing. So I just, I get in there and I start poking. Lots of, I think, weak punches, standing weak punches, and I start throwing in more overheads because I don't know if he's stuck in or not, but it's something to get. It was an adjustment that I called that I need to get going. It's actually -5, I believe, at tip. I practiced that in the lab earlier, which means people are able to jab punish it, but due to the range, they may not be able to. And so I'm trying to be patient, but know that I can't be patient the entire time. So here I'm like, hey, we gotta make some things shake. So I'm like, okay, let's get some B skills going. And so this is really what I got into after losing a bunch. I'm like, hey, let's try doing those combos we practiced. Okay, I'm sorry, I've been lost in the sauce. Okay, right here. So right there, instead of doing stuff, I waited my turn. Again here, I waited, and then I'm like, okay, he's not 100% plus, I can do things. And I waited and I didn't die because I now understood what his character is able to do, and then I did what my character is able to do, and I won.
Final round.
So the kind of the parts between you and your character are kind of pretty lucid because you are your character in this scenario. But yeah, I guess if you really wanted to, you can separate the 3 parts into just 2 parts, your side and their side. But I mean, I like to complicate things apparently. The rest of the match is really just me like trying to keep up the good work and learning more as I go. With Colin's Feisty Rabbit, which I'm sure that's not the move, but where she kind of backstabs, she can go into that slide punch. That's not safe, and he's punishing me for it. But I thought it was a cool way to kind of catch him slipping if he were to be running in on me. And I'm kind of seeing as I'm looking back on this, I'm kind of being more defensive and relying on this cool new scenario that I learned that worked the last time, but I'm not pressuring as much, and so now I'm being more defensive, and yeah, I'm really fishing for that. That's okay. So now I'm getting in the corner again, and now you can see that I'm not as confident as I was in the last round in myself, because, well, I'm more confident, but I've kind of withdrawn my shell to try and make adjustments and get a secure win, which results in me losing. This is what I wanted to talk about, and I thought this video would be a great example of such, because I had so much fun, and I think the different fighting games help with other fighting games. But take care, till next time.